President Donald Trump has already confirmed his support for the inclusion of a second stimulus check in the next coronavirus rescue package, revealing that he is in favor of Americans receiving more money than when the first series of payments, those officially known as Economic Impact Payments (EIP). President Trump supports bigger stimulus check. I support it. I actually support more people than the Democrats, but it has to be done right, Trump told Fox Business. I want the money that gets to people to be bigger so they can spend it. I want the money to arrive quickly and without complications. Under the CARES Act, a $2.2 billion stimulus package signed in March, eligible Americans received checks up to $1,200, with households also able to claim an additional $500 per dependent under the age of 17. Passed by the House in May, the HEROES Act also offered $1,200 checks, but the $3 billion bill met with Republican resistance in the GOP-controlled Senate. Indications from Majority Senator Mitch McConnell indicate that the terms of the next coronavirus aid package, which he claims to be the last, will likely be worked out between the July and August recess of Congress. Lawmakers are currently on hiatus until July 17, before going on another summer hiatus between August 10 and September 7, and McConnell seems determined to fix the problem before that date. We will not be here in August, the Kentucky senator told reporters, according to Politico. Roy Blunt, a Republican senator from the state of Missouri, has proposed a similar timetable for a relief bill. In a month, we should be in the final stages of drafting this bill, he said in late June. Before August recess, Senate sits for the last time on Friday 7, CNET notes, so a new stimulus bill giving a second batch of checks on green light should be approved by both the House and the Chamber high on this date if it is to avoid being postponed until September. However, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has dispelled fears that the bill will be made to wait so long, saying that Congress will, of course, have time to negotiate a new package before going on vacation. August. Republican senators soften idea of second stimulus check. Trump could support a second check as mentioned above, and has said it should arrive very soon, although he is restrained from giving specific dates. However, the plan also needs the support of Congress, and with some Republicans in the Senate who still don't seem convinced by the idea, it won't necessarily get this approval. That said, there has been a change in the position of senior party officials, as pressure from the White House, rising numbers on coronaviruses and worsening job prospects are taking their toll. Unemployment actually fell 2.2% in June, but as states cancel their plans to reopen the economy amid growing numbers of infections, it looks like the unemployment rate should rise again. The June labor report still leaves employment 9.6% below its February level, and with the spread of the virus accelerating again, we expect the recovery from here to be much more bumpy and that job gains are much slower on average, Michael Pierce, a senior economist at Capital Economics, told CNBC. Secretary of the Treasury, Steven Mnuchin, said in a recent interview. We are discussing the criteria with the Senate and have had a productive conversation with the majority leader in the Senate, Mitch McConnell. He also added that it was a priority to pass legislation before July 20, even if the package could be designed to get people back to work. The CARES law was promulgated on March 27, the first stimulus checks starting to arrive in the personal bank accounts on the weekend of April 11 and 12, just over 2 weeks after the approval of the emergency plan. The vast majority of direct deposit payments had been made by the end of the month, but those who received their pies in the form of paper checks or prepaid debit cards had to wait longer. According to an estimate by the House Ways and Means Committee, it will take 20 weeks for all postal payments to be sent. Based on the CARES payment schedule, therefore, a stimulus check approved around the beginning of August would start to be paid sometime in the second half of the month, with all checks being delivered just before Christmas. However, it is reasonable to expect that the IRS will be able to use the information and experience gained in handling the first batch of payments to send a second batch of checks more quickly.